Yeah, BB.
BB, are you ready?
Remember how long it took for us to find out what that fucking statue was for?
See, that's one of the little tidbits.
Yep.
That I need to add in. It's like, what's the statue for? Oh, it's for those who have lost.
I think you're going to get it. Let's say right in the middle of the session, so like 2 hours from now.
It's for corpses. Technically not a lie.
And it will be technically like right when you're supposed to be doing something.
Like, here comes your big roleplay. Okay, hold on a second.
Yep.
Alrighty, so if that is the case, get this show on the road. So,
alright.
Our band of adventurers, the Talaria, are preparing to leave the city of Mary-Libere, with your intention be to make use of Iridan von Wren's ship, the Stabberat, to intercept a representative from Galero, who intends to make a deal with the various Moan factions, and hopefully come to a deal that, on reflection, is incredibly risky. The idea of stealing Celestine ore from the Kingdom of Jurhan. Not to mention the fact that this is a Gallo representative that would know the location and how to get through the Coral Shield. Hence why your decision to intercept them before they get to the shield or past it, and attempt to either shoo him away or find a more amicable deal. The past couple of days has been pretty much a waiting game, while the Stabberat is rushed through repairs after their most recent mission. In this time, you have explored aspects of the city, met several of the locals, tried some of the various drinks and drugs, and and overall had busied yourself for the past couple of days. Now, as we begin to approach the final day, that is where we left off. So, I believe we are actually on day 3.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so what is people doing?
So I have something for you.
Yes.
Where does my mother keep her money?
She has a few safes and lockboxes. She doesn't keep them all in one place.
Yeah,
they're sort of scattered around the house here and there.
I feel really bad about this. I feel so bad. I would like to try and get into a couple of them.
Okay, would Mev know? Because some of these are like locked, so would Mev know where the key is? Would she know the code?
I imagine she doesn't know all of them, but she would know, like her mom would have given her probably a key or two of like, this is for emergencies.
Okay, then yeah. If that's the case, then yeah.
Okay. How much can I find in there?
In total, you find round about. I got an idea. Let's roll some dice. So in the first safe, you find about 62 gold.
Okay.
And in a second one, you find a further 49.
Okay. So let's just do some quick math. So you said 62 and 49?
Yep.
Okay.
130. Well,
53?
111.
Okay. I added my gold on top. So, I feel so fucking bad about this. How much did the original, I got a ring of water breathing for Arjun. How much did that cost? Do you remember?
I believe that was $50.
Yeah, I think it was around 50 gold.
Okay. Oh, do I steal from my mom? I don't have enough money and I need it. I really actually do need it. You can just imagine like Mev in the house. There's probably like she found it under the safe's like under a floorboard or something, and she's crouched down there. She's got like the little safe in her hands. She's just grimacing. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. And she takes the money out. Oh God. Yeah, she's gonna take that. So I have 153 gold. I will leave 2 notes in there. I will leave a note in each safe that that says potentially going swimming emergency. as an explanation of why my mom doesn't have money in 2 of those. I will close those back up. I will tuck them away. If I see her, I'll probably tell her, but right now I don't know if I'll see her, so I will leave those in there. Whew, that feels bad. Where can I get a ring?
Hag's Boon or Curse is probably your best bet. Oh, just a basic ring.
No, the ring of water breathing.
Probably Hag's Boon and Curse. Mary LeBerry doesn't particularly have a magic seller. She's the closest.
Okay, yeah. Well, I imagine people are asking for that frequently, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she will. I'm a terrible daughter. Oh. She's gonna go to the Hag's Boon or Curse.
Okay. As you actually leave through the front door, you can actually see Von Ren sort of leaning against one of the pillars, just seemingly waiting.
She jumps. She's got like the bag of money in her hands. What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, good morning to you too. You actually notice his right eye. There's clearly a sort of cream meant to sort of mask it, but the swelling is undeniable that he has got a pretty big bruise and a black eye.
Oh, she puts the money behind her back. What's happened?
Horace.
What did you do?
He came at me at the last night, asked me what I plan to do. I told him I've got an idea, but it's gonna be a lot of winging it. Didn't like that. And then I told him, and there's another part that I'm gonna want your opinion on, but I told him that we probably shouldn't tell Camilla that, 1, where I'm going, and 2, that you came back. He punched me when I said that. Said I was being selfish.
What's in it for you?
What's in it for me is that I don't have to worry about her trying to chase after me in a damaged ship and probably exhausted after riding through all this. That's what's in it for me.
That frowns.
That, and if things go south and she's there. Look, I'm not good at assessing damage, but the needle's probably gonna have to spend a bit of time in a dry dock. She followed on, and this guy decides to go guns blazing. That's 2 crow's nest captains that are gone. And I'd rather the better one survive.
You're thinking of doing this meeting by yourself?
I looked at the Algos. There's no way it can keep up with us. So, either we go ahead of the Algos, meet up, and hope that us and the Rabid hounds are enough to make them back down, or we risk him going through the shield. I'm willing to hear him out, as I said. I'm not willing to let him through the shield.
This wasn't the plan. We were going to have the Algos go ahead, and we were going to try to find my mother so that she could talk to them. Now you're saying it's too risky.
I think it's too risky.
I want to insight him.
Okay, make an insight check.
I want to see if he legitimately believes that, or if there's something else that he wants out of this by essentially excluding these people. 14.
There is genuine concern in his voice in regards to it. You've known Iridan for a while. You've known him to be this, confident, sometimes goofy person. This is one of the few times you've seen him genuinely serious. Look, if you still want to go with it, fine. I'm gonna be honest here. This shit, negotiation, not my ball game. I'm the only one that's got a ship in a good enough state to get there. If you want the plan to be what we discussed, we see if we find Camilla and take her there, fine, but I'm not putting the needle at risk at a minimum. That, or we charge headlong towards this guy and hope we can weasel our way through.
I obviously don't want anything to happen to the needle or my mother. But the way I see it, having a proper diplomat there will increase our chances. And having 4 ships instead of 2 on our side will decrease the likelihood that they'll try to go against us.
He sort of rubs where Horace had punched him. Alright.
We're in a tough position, Von Ren. Damned if we do, damned if we don't. we should pick the option that gives us a better chance, even if it has higher risk.
Just is silent for a little bit before it goes. Well, we said sail at sundown.
She takes out a potion. She gives it to him. Yep.
Just pockets it and just sort of like he tries to wink with his bruised eye. Says, this can be a reminder to not be so fucking stupid.
As if I'd ever be so dumb. She smirks and she hops down off the stairs.
He sort of like follows you for a little bit. He's just like, plotted the course. Can't go full tilt until we're actually around the island of Moa. Too much stuff in the way.
Understood.
Also, get coats. There's rain coming.
She stops at that. She looks at him. Is that going to be a problem?
No. But unless you want to stand there while it's drizzling all over you.
Right. Of course not. Seems like that just made Nev a little more worried. Ships and storms are not good. And she nods. Coats on it.
We'll be waiting for you. And just sort of turns and starts heading towards the outskirts.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So, shopping trip for me. I need to go to the Hag's Booner Curse for that Ring of Water Breathing. I need potions. Obviously, I guess I'll go get the coats for like flavor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Is there anything else that you guys think we need? The Algos should have already gone ahead, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna get some art supplies from home too. I probably would have already grabbed them. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, so ring, potions, coat.
Okay, yep. So you're able to get the ring. It is around about 50 gold. We'll just say 50 gold for the sake of ease. Potions. Pharaoh has, let me bring up his wares. Where is it here?
And that's the 3 charges one?
Yes.
Okay.
So he has a 2-week healing potions for 25 gold, a healing for 50, and a greater for 200.
Okay. So I can get 2 minor and 1 regular. And that'll be like all my gold, except for like 3 gold.
Yeah, if you want to.
All right. Yeah, I definitely want to. We're going out to sea. So, hey, I do have a Troll's Blood Greater Potion.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 Troll Blood Minor, so that'll be nice. Continue.
Alrighty. So, you're able to get some fairly simple coats. Not too fancy, but they'll keep you dry.
Do. Okay. Yeah, I get, I guess Havelock doesn't technically need a coat. So I will get a coat for myself, Arjun, and Kindling.
Okay, that takes about 3 silver.
3 silver.
Money in disguise.
Why do you hate me? That's an odd number. Here, have an extra silver as a tip. I can't take it.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna look for my companions. I would like to I'm gonna put on my brooch while I'm looking for them.
Okie dokie. So, Meverle's companions, what are you doing?
Not everybody all at once. Fucking Arjun is he did all the cool shit that he did last time he was playing, and then he came home, he dried off, got cleaned up, and in this morning he left early in order to go to the Hag's Boon and Curse to see if maybe she would appraise that ring of his to see if it's magical.
Okay.
Would you say that we would have ran into each other at that point then?
I mean, probably. I don't know how
Okay.
early you get up, but
I would have gotten up pretty early to do preparations.
okay. Yeah, you see Arjun basically just like on his way out then, and if you don't say anything, he scoots. But he does seem prepared. He's like fully kitted out. He knows that we're going places today.
I think she would say, hey, we leave tonight. Meet me at the Wanderer's Retreat.
When?
She looks at the sky. Is it like cloudy?
There's a few pockets of cloud here and there, but you can still see the sun.
Just before sundown.
Very well.
Any last minute preparations you need, do them now. And she hurries off.
Kindling comes back to the Hag's Boon and Curse, and he's just like, hang on, I this isn't dangerous enough. Can it make 2 elementals?
Can you make something to summon a sea Tarask?
I'm so scared.
Can it make a double Kraken?
Okay, so you go to get your brand new ring appraised. Alright. So she's currently, you can see that she's sort of carving out a figurine at the moment. And she's going, it's like, yes?
I found something I believe is magical. I was wondering if you do appraisals.
I do, for a price.
If it's gold, I can pay it. If it's a favor, we'll have to talk.
What about gold and a favor?
Depends on the favor.
She places the unfinished figurine down. She seems to like be deep in thought for a little bit. Whereabouts do you hail from?
There is a pause. He actually thinks for a moment, and he says, that rather than answer, he says, "You're a hag. The last thing I want to do is lie to a hag."
True.
Last thing you want to do is tell her the truth, you know.
Can we keep this between us?
Of course.
Jurhan.
Jurhan. I thought elves would be rather rare.
I'm aware.
What favor to get from someone from Jurhan? I mean, the easiest thing would say a piece of Celestine, but I know what they're like. That would be a death sentence, and far too expensive for what you're asking. You know, how about when I decide on a proper favor, the next time you visit, I will ask for it? A favor down the line, so to speak.
That leaves me in a perpetual state of owing you something that you decide. It could be any value at that point.
See, you said I'm a hag. I can assure you, there's no illusion here. I am a Triton. The title of hag is simply because I am magical, and some of the old folk here tend to believe those old wives' tales. So if you're expecting, some backstabbing.
If he rolled insight, she would be easily able to tell that he thought she was a legit hag.
If it's that easy, then I think she would understand. She'd probably tell.
But he nods slowly. Very well then.
If anything, if you're not comfortable with owing me long term, in a way, an eye for an eye. You want me to appraise a magical trinket? You get me a magical trinket at some point.
He nods.
Ideally, a Johannian one. Again, not asking for Celestine. Just something made there. Something magical. It doesn't have to be crazy.
You're asking the wrong person.
I believe I'm making a tough ask, but not an impossible one.
I would honestly take the future favor of unknown origin over that.
As you wish. A future favor. And then
Flicks
Leo
her the ring.
just grabs it. And on top of that then, how about... Is 5 gold within your budget?
Perfectly so.
Takes it, places it down, just place it on the table and just sort of... You see her eyes sort of... She closes them and opens them as sort of... Even though it's sort of inky black, it almost has a sort of glow to it. She just places her hands over it and just looks around. Frowns a bit, blinks a few more times again, picks up the ring, and just hands it back to you. That is a ring of... I need to find the spell because I didn't write it down. I'm looking at the right bit, aren't I?
Ring of Disintegrate.
Ring of Touch of Death. Now, that is what is called a Ring of Fire Strikes. Essentially, if you make an attack with a melee weapon, you can infuse it to essentially burn them. It's not particularly powerful, but it can also absorb fire magic to a point.
Gives it a look for a moment. Satisfactory.
In my vision, I saw a being, not necessarily you, striking 3 times, and each time caused the fire. After that, no more. So that gives you an idea of how many times you can use it. I would assume...
Total?
Yes. I would assume that it would recharge. Most magical items are like that. Except wands when you fully deplete them and you're quite unlucky. So I would assume 3 attacks can deal a bit of fire damage, and potentially you can absorb some fire back. Not a whole lot though, it's... May I ask where you found it?
Make me immune.
No, absolutely not. It
He
will...
nods.
It will take a small bit of fire... It will absorb some of the fire damage, but... Well, let me put it this way. Do not expect yourself to survive a dragon breathing fire on you.
He nods.
And if you absorb too much of it, it becomes inert for... Again, I assume a day.
I found it in a wreck.
Hmm.
I went diving off of the, where was it?
Dharma Bay.
Dahmer Bay.
Ah. Well. I'm sure at this point the owner has long since passed, but maybe you or your companions can make use of it.
Well, thank you.
Will that be all?
That
reaches over to the figurine and once again goes back to just wood carving it.
Do I have stats for that?
I will create a handout for you now. In fact, I'll do that during an RP bit. So you're heading to the. So is that everything done for Arjun? Or oh wait, you still need to get your rapier, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say around like mid-afternoon, you head over. And yeah, it's a finely made rapier. The guard has been replaced with the one that you wanted. Solid, good, traditional dwarven workmanship right there.
Very nice.
I see. So next, I think Kindling had said that he was going to the Corsair's arsenal. Okay. So, you head over to it. The door is closed, but you can see that some of the windows are open. You knock on the door. And you just sort of hear, somewhat muffled, just a, "It's open, come in!" Okay. The interior is rather barren, actually. It's entirely made of stone with several pillars with torches on the sides of them. You can see sort of in several like locked chests and a few mannequins with armor and swords and such. The room itself isn't particularly spacious, so there's not a whole lot to see at the moment. But you can see someone who's just sort of like checking the armor on one of the mannequins. It looks to be a half elf. She's currently got her hair sort of like tied up in a bun. She's wearing a sort of like light bluish, not so much a vest, but it's sort of a mixture between a vest and a robe, with a sort of cyan sash going from her right shoulder down to her waist. As she's putting the finishing touches on one of the mannequins, she turns around and just sort of like just cleans off her hands, and it's like, "Hello." Yes, I suppose that would be my title. Yes, Lucia. I am the owner of the Corsair's arsenal. And you are? Nice to meet you as well. Are you here to say hello, or have you got business? Yes, I do, actually. Arrows quite easy to come by here. No shortage of wood, and nearer to the sea, lots of seagull feathers. Unless you have a problem with seagull feathers. They do, and there's no shortage of them, so why not make use of them? Quills, feathers, some people like to stuff them in their pillowcases. I have more than 20, but if 20 is all you need, then I'm more than happy to give you a quiver worth. Not particularly. Quivers aren't... They're quite simple to make. I would only charge you maybe a silver at most for the quiver, but... we'll just go with the cost for the arrows total. Well, for 20 arrows, that would simply be a gold piece.
That's exorbitant.
Kindling, no, that's a ripoff. Oh.
You hand the gold and silver. She sort of heads over to the to one of the small corners, and as you turn around, you actually notice that there's been two other individuals just sort of leaning against the wall, just watching you. The one that you're looking directly at nods back, but the other one just continues to stare at you intently. She sort of rummages about before pulling out a quiver full of 20 arrows. And she just hands it over to you. There you go. A quiver with 20 arrows. Sure, make an insight check. They have very intense stares. I don't understand the quote that Brad made, but
I've compiled a list of.
Gotta keep it even.
yep. Okay. Step out to leave. You step out and the people that are looking at you don't follow afterwards. They just sort of like watch until you leave. Alrighty. So, anything else, Kindling? Nope. Alright, Avlock.
Hello.
Hello. What you doing?
Havelock is at Mev's. Or her mother's.
Are you waiting for me? Is that? Or are you at my house?
Maybe. He's actually sitting in Mev's bed, weaving all the flowers that he's been collecting in the Mev and Havelock hair braid. When he finishes with that, he's going to hang it above her bed. And then he's gonna take a nap until she gets there.
It's like creepy, actually.
Thank you.
Like, out of context, just imagine Camilla coming home. She still hasn't seen her daughter. And there's just a woven braid of, like, her hair that she's never cut before, and someone else's. Just above her bed. Like, that's a threat. That is a threat to me. If I was someone's mother and my daughter was missing for a year, and I saw that, and my daughter has never, ever, ever, like, cut her hair. She used to have this, like, beautiful long hair. And I saw that shit, I would think she was dead. Actually, though.
Okay,
Holy
instead
shit.
of the nap, Havelock's just gonna be working in the kitchen, cooking for his party.
So that
gonna
Mev doesn't find the
some-
brain.
He's gonna make some good food for when everyone returns.
Fucking, well, Arjun's going to fucking Wanderer's Retreat. Mev's getting everyone to go to Wanderer's Retreat, so, he'll have to take that on the way, but he doesn't know that yet. Okay, yeah. Mev, go back to her house, unaware that there is a extraordinarily threatening object in her room now.
Havelock was already sleeping there, though. She knew there's a weapon.
Fucking, God, I hope we run into Camilla, because if she fucking sees that, oh my God, genuinely, I would have thought that my daughter was murdered, and her murderer, like, is about to, like, leave me parts of her body. Like, as threats. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if Mev's hand had been cut off and, like, Havelock kept it and then, like, put it on her bed, just there. Like, okay, anyways,
Hold on, you think he wouldn't have offered it to her? Like, do you want me to cook this for you?
No!
Like, I know
Why
some
would you
people will
ever...
eat
I know
their
that
limbs when
he
they're
would
cut
do
off.
that, but, like, Jesus Christ.
Some
I know that he
people
would
with
do
their
that,
own
but-
limb would like to eat it.
Oh my God. Probably not Mev, considering that she fucking Roman candled. Yeah, in her little gold chest. So Mev,
Her heart under the floorboard.
Mev, gets home to basically, like, find, like, if anyone else is there, or if they've left their shit there. Kindling, did you take your stuff with you? Because at least we all knew that we were leaving today. And Arjun said that he was prepared, so. Granted, Arjun only had, like, a bag. Okay. Yeah. And Mev gets... Oh my God. Holy shit. Demented. Mev gets back. Havelock is making food. She, like, stops at the kitchen and she goes, "What are you doing?"
Making food.
We're going to leave in a couple hours. Preparing to go?
Yeah, and we're gonna need food.
I fucking guess. Do you have everything ready? Everything's packed? Don't need any weapons, armor, potions, drugs?
No, I think we're good. I can just steal from your stash if I need a drug.
These are my fucking drugs.
I'm sorry, repeat that, please. I didn't hear you.
These are my fucking drugs.
Yeah, we're a team. He's
She
gonna-
stares at you.
He does a little smirk. Didn't your mother ever teach you to stare?
Yeah, with my crew. She looks Havelock up and down. Not some free
What am
pirate
I?
thug. She smirks.
I'm not a free pirate thug anymore.
You're right. You're a code-following thug.
Which means you have to share.
She takes like a little chopstick that they have, and she stabs a piece of meat that you're cooking and she eats it.
He's gonna quickly check to make sure that was one of the pieces that was already fully cooked.
I'm sure that she would not have grabbed something raw. Fucking hurry the fuck up, okay?
Okay.
Besides,
okay.
I have something that I want to do with you.
Oh.
It's not exciting. It has to do with that little compass of yours.
Ooh. Okay. Go on up to your room. I'll meet you up there.
I mean, I'm all packed.
You're going to sit when you're eating. Go sit in your room for a bit.
I don't want to sit down. She scoffs at you, and she's gonna go upstairs to her room. With how much shit is in Mev's room and how colorful it is, I'm just gonna do like a perception check to see if she even fucking notices. 23. Oh yeah. Yeah, you just hear, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, Mev.
She runs like halfway down the stairs, peeks out behind the like archway. She's holding the braid. What is this fucking like serial killer shit?
It's our hair.
It looks like you like stalked me and cut my hair off. And left it to my mother as a trophy. Do you see that?
No, I thought it was cute.
Maybe if you have context. Maybe.
Well, I mean, if you don't want it, you can just get rid of it.
Ugh. Don't fucking sound like that. Oh my god. She looks at the braid that like it would be a red flag to fucking anyone. I'll put it in my wardrobe, okay? I'll hang it up in there.
You don't think that works?
She at least won't see it, then it looks like she hasn't gone through my shit.
Okay.
Mev's going to go up to her room, put that in, like, pin it up on the wall of the wardrobe and, like, shut the door. Has any of my stuff been moved? Now that I've, like, explored my room a little bit more?
No. There's a few bits where it's kind of like, oh, you know, that makes sense. Like how when you would initially try to open the door, some canvas had fell.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
guess there's somewhere it's like, okay, that probably fell over.
Okay. Yeah, until Havelock's done cooking, obviously I collect some of my art supplies. I collect a couple canvases. I'm actually gonna, like, take the time, since I have to fucking wait for him, to start sketching out, a portrait.
Alrighty.
Who does the Mev draw?
You'd have to look to see.
Is it mean Jesus?
Alright, how long does it take for Havelock to finish cooking?
Yes, it depends on how much Havelock is cooking.
Just enough for like a small meal that they can take with them. He's probably got like 15 minutes left at most.
Okay. Do you calm him down, or?
No, he's gonna bring it up to her.
She...
You just hear a knocking on the door.
It's not locked.
Yeah, but my hands are full. Open up.
She... Yeah, are you gonna feed Kindling?
Kinley's going to get food. This is just Mev's portion.
She, Mev doesn't look at the door. She just, like, looks, she's staring at the canvas. She points her hand to the door, and almost like she's turning the knob. She does that little motion, and the door clicks open, and it starts to open seemingly by itself.
Unaware of this, Havelock leans down like to give her a smooch to the top of the head, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
When you don't immediately come in, she like turns her head. You good?
Why didn't you come open the door?
I did open the door, like you said.
Fucking get over here, and he's gonna stomp his way over, giving her a forceful smooch to the forehead.
Hey, I'm working. She like steadies her canvas.
And now you're eating. You're yelling at me for cooking when you're in here drawing. That takes you so long.
It's just a sketch.
He's gonna take a peek.
How subtle are you being about this?
None at all. He just
None
turns
at
up to the
all.
side.
All right, I want us to roll dex checks.
You want to fight Havelock on dexterity?
Yep, I know Mev's gonna lose, but we're gonna try.
Okay, just a dex check or dex save?
Dex check. Yeah,
Wow.
okay. You like lean over to take a look, and Mev doesn't quite realize until you've already seen. She realizes, and she jumps up and like covers it with her hands. Not ready, not ready. It looks like it is a portrait of everyone in the party.
Aww, Mev.
It's not ready.
That's so cute, though.
Shut up. Have you fed everyone else yet?
No, I just brought you your portion.
She takes the plate from you. She like turns so that her back is like pressed on the canvas. Go feed Kindling. Is Arjun here? Go feed him.
You know, Mev, and he's gonna poke her in the stomach a little bit. Right here, if you add it on the canvas, would look really cute with our little turtle design you made.
Fuck you. Mev like looks where you pointed, and it takes her a second to actually register it. She scoffs at you. Would you leave me alone?
Maybe. He's gonna pat her on the head before leaving. Time to go see if the boys are back.
Honestly.
Boys, which of you is here?
Say that Arjun would have come back by now. All he really had to do was go have a ring checked out.
Then you probably hear this scuffle.
So you both hear Havelock's voice ringing out. It's bedtime! Come to the kitchen!
What are we eating?
What did you cook? Have luck?
I've really been wanting some fucking spicy chicken and rice, so fuck it, we're having spicy chicken and rice.
Sits down, starts eating.
If it's Moen, it's probably like a curry.
So what have you guys been doing?
I went diving.
You did?
That was yesterday. But I brought back something that I had, and he like raises his hand. There's a finger on his like pinky now.
There's a finger on
Turns
his
out this-
pinky?
No, there's a ring on his pinky, I mean.
You said a finger.
You did.
My bad. I meant to say like ring on his finger, but like there's a ring on his pinky now, and he's just like, turns out this was magical.
Oh. Well, I'll be damned. You went diving without me?
Yes.
Well, I thought we had something. He says,
Should I
putting
ask next time?
more. Well, I mean, no, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying. 2 hands are better than 1. 2 heads.
He
4
shrugs.
hands.
I'll keep you in mind next time. I'm sure I can fit you into my busy schedule.
Hmm. While we're here, Havelock's going to pull out 1 use of insecticide.
Just slaughtered all the spiders that moved in while Mev and her mother were gone.
It's to make Arjun feel happiness and joy.
Feel
I
safe.
don't know how often he gets that. Oh. What the hag want from you?
She's not a real hag.
And I'm not a human.
You're not?
Oh my god.
What even is that? In a storm? What do you need? Do I know what a myrmidon is?
Make an intelligence check. Or nature check, actually.
Can I?
Nature check. Havelock, you're not too sure. It's maybe is it like some kind of yak or something? You're not too sure. Arjun, you don't know specifically, but you do recall something about elementals. But you're not too sure, like, is this a giant powerful elemental? Is this a small little diddy one? You're not too sure.
He squints, but at the same time, like, there are assumptions one could very easily make in this situation, and he just says, well, good luck with that then.
And do you guys have everything that you need for the trip?
I'm ready.
Alright. Mev's just finishing up in her room. I think we're all ready to go after that then.
Alright.
I think then Mev probably would come down a couple minutes later. That's the food Havelock.
Fuck. Tom, what do I roll for this?
Dexterity plus your proficiency modifier.
Yeah, Mev would have come down and she basically would have like cleaned up Havelock's mess and everything. She's not gonna leave her fucking mom's house dirty before she leaves.
22. It's made very well. Very tasty.
Havelock put love into it for you.
All right, come on, hurry up. Everyone ready? We're good?
I'm fine. We can go anytime.
Yep, ready to go.
All right, Mev picks up her bags, slings it over her shoulder. Come on, let's go.
We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
Alright. So, you make your way back towards the Green Run. At this point, the sun is properly trying to set at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And as you arrive, you can see that the ship, the Stabbed Rat, is looking to do their pre-departure checks, like making sure they have everything sorted. Von Ren is sort of busy ordering people, like various members of the crew. You can see like the main members of the Stab Rat, barring their first mate, Finian, are all currently working. He sort of like looks over to see you all and just sort of beckons for you to come board.
Mev hurries up.
Alright. So, sure. Almost immediately after you all get up, Von Ren just sort of like pulls up the gangplank itself and just hands it to a crewman to put it aside. Just sort of like rubs his hands. He's still looking somewhat serious, but there is a bit of that like confident smile coming back at this point.
How's his bruise?
Still there.
Mm-hmm.
But as it appears that excitement is coming back to him. He sort of begins shouting some orders. Some of the crew begin to sort of work on pushing the ship out of the dock. Even he like on a so like gets a few what appear to be some of the crew being spellcasters to have like a gust of wind help push it along. And as it's sort of like turning, he sort of like gathers all the crew. It's like, all right, listen up, folks. We've got a very important mission. There happens to be somebody that wants to find out where we live. They want to give us a deal. We're willing to hear him out on one, but we ain't letting him through the shield. So, here's what we're doing. We are going ahead to find a fellow Crow's Nest captain. Then, with them and another boat that's set off, we're all gonna go together and encourage this person that he should head home now. Gonna be real honest for you here? This is fucking dangerous. Johanian techs involved. And there's just sort of like a murmur from the crew.
You just hear Mev mutter, "Fucking Drahan."
Now, that said, I'm not a slave driver. If any of you want to leave and head back, well, this is your last chance. If you jump, you can swim all the way back. We're not that far away.
What a dick.
But I already made it clear to you beforehand, so I figured that you haven't changed your mind. No movement from the crew. Good, good. Once we're around the Isle of Moa, we're going to be letting all the sails loose. The newcomers. You're about to see why we're the fastest ship in the fleet. It's just, solemn nod from people. But as always, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun with this. Let's get going. And just the crew to like quickly disperse and begin to unfurl several of the sails. Another crew member sort of heads to the wheel and sort of turns it to help fully turn the ship facing out of the green run. And Von Ren just sort of approaches you all, just like, well, I know I've got one person doing big important jobs, so the rest of you, find a way to busy yourself.
Don't want to assign us.
You lot were sailing with the Algos for a while. I'm sure you got an idea of what you want to be. Oh no, Nate! What's that one illness people get where they just randomly fall asleep? Is it narcolepsy?
Yeah, narcolepsy.
He just gets hit by a bout of narcolepsy.
Okay, but like Kinlan got hit by the perfect sunbeam and just zonked.
Mev looks up at the crow's nest. Is there anyone in there right now?
Not at the moment, though you do recall Von Ren saying that he also doubles as a navigator.
Yeah, alright. She looks at Von Ren. You steering or are you watching?
Whichever one takes my fancy at the time.
Pick your poison, because I'll choose the other.
I guess I'll steer.
Mev grins, and she's gonna start fucking climbing to the crow's nest. Gonna get away from all these fucking people.
Does Mev need to do any saves because of all the noise?
That I was just about to ask about that because I'm back in this fucking place.
Back in the fucking building.
I wouldn't say immediately, but you probably will at one point.
Okay, so I'm good for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've only got a small bit of exposure. It's kind of a build-up kind of deal.
Yep. People are starting to talk. I'm going up, even though I'm pretty sure we've established that it does not help me right now.
Yeah. Bit of a longer climb than normal. Snapdrag's got some pretty long masts.
I think Mev is like halfway up. She stopped. She's like hanging there for a minute. And she just shouts, "Why is this so fucking tall?"
Speed! That's what it's for! Speed!
Speed?
You ever tried sailing with little stumpy sails?
Ugh, you're a fucker. You should have like a fucking checkpoint theater or something.
I mean, if you want to sit on one of the beams of the mast, you can.
She looks like that's a tempting offer, but also she doesn't want to be a little bitch that can't climb to the top. So she just keeps climbing.
Yeah.
Is the stabbed rat's crow's nest tall enough?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm out of range.
Out of range of... Oh, right. Of the other voices.
Yeah.
If there's some that are, like, directly below you or actually, like, on the mast themselves, you can hear them, but for the vast majority of them, yeah.
Okay, I'm out of range. That is actually fantastic for Mev. That means I don't have to get high. Okay.
Well, of course. You're high enough already.
Yeah, Mev makes it to the crow's nest and she's gonna hunker down there. She's gonna start navigating.
Okay. So for the initial couple of minutes, there is no navigation to speak of, given that you're making your way through the Green Run.
I imagine for the first couple of hours. Because we have to make our way out of the aisle.
Yeah. So, though as you're sort of exiting the Green Run, there are a few light spatters of rain. You sort of look up. They're not heavy cloud, but there's cloud.
Yeah, Mev just looks up at that, grimaces. It's fine. It's not going to rock the boat.
You just sort of cover yourself a bit with the coat that you got.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would have given Kindling and Arjun their coats.
Thank you. How do you know my size?
How do you think I knew your size? I've stripped you enough times at this point.
Right. So as you sail, you sort of hear like the occasional shouts here and there. You actually hear Von Ren just start to sing a simple shanty, not one of any, not a particularly fancy one. He just goes, "And now we go to sail the seas to see what threats whatever may be. Our noble steed and our immense speed."
Oh my god.
He just stops at that point.
How good of a singer is he?
You know what? Let's make a charisma check for him.
Charisma check.
Hey, natural 19. So that is a
Nice.
23, I think. I need to pull up his character sheet. I think it's like a 23. Actually, it might be more because I'm pretty sure he's proficient in charisma. I'll get his character sheet. Just bear with. And it loads. There we go. Von Ren, what is your charisma? Oh yeah,
Your charisma.
oh, he's proficient in charisma.
So it's even better.
Yes, that would be a 28.
Nice. Okay. That's pretty fucking good. I don't even have to help him.
His level is high as balls.
Oh no. He's just got very high charisma.
Never fucking say that again, Nate. I hate that. I hate that
Oh.
actually so much.
Oh,
Disgusting.
why? Oh,
How do I delete? I can hide.
You delete a mention.
I can hide. I am hidden. I don't know if it's been hidden for anyone else, but it's been hidden for me, and I will accept that.
Again, yeah, all right. So we listened to Von Ren sing some shanties, actually very, very well.
Yeah. You sort of see why he's got a reputation as a flirt just based on his singing. You feel he's wooed a few people here and there.
Me too, Von Ren. All right.
So,
Well, I'm up in the fucking crow's nest. What's everyone else doing?
yeah, what's everyone else up to?
I am.
getting all of my own shit prepared, like making like sharpening knives, making sure like all of my shit is like well arranged, and just going over my own equipment and inventory.
Alrighty. And what about you, Havelock?
Anna,
Oh, what?
BRB,
Yeah,
a little while ago.
I just realized she said BRB, yeah.
Well, Havelock should be doing like first mate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know, I'm so glad that the first mate didn't come, because doesn't he have like a pregnant wife right now?
Yep.
Like a very pregnant wife? Yeah.
That's the entire reason why Von Ren was like, hey, you want to be the first mate?
Yeah. He's on paternity leave.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fucking. Do you have a stat block for the stabbed rat?
I need to make one, but
You need to make one. You've had days, Thomas.
I'm aware.
Stat block for the stat rat.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've got the numbers in me head. I just don't have it on paper.
Stat block for the stat rat.
Yep. The only thing that you need to know is that when it goes at top speed, it goes 2 squares a day as opposed to 1.
Okay. So the Algos left
A day ago.
I think, yeah, a day ago. Where would they be? Like, just estimating.
Estimating around about here, maybe. Because the
ping did not go through.
it didn't go through.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the circle though, right? For what's essentially the Oh, right. Let me try this. So around here-ish.
There we go. Okay. And where are we?
Right there.
Okay. That's where we're starting.
Yep. So that circle is representing the stabbed rats.
Okay, awesome. And then I don't think this is where they are. They're supposed to be on the other side here.
Yeah, that's where you would I think when you were in the crow's nest had said we think they may be around here.
Okay, so yeah, they should be getting to here by the time that we get there. And we're heading
So
are we heading straight through the shield, or
so Von Ren had said that he intends to go through this way.
okay?
Because
and then we're gonna go.
Because
down.
that way he can, 1, go at speed, and 2, it's probably the route Camilla's going to be taking.
Okay, did he say where he estimated where Camilla would be?
He guessed around, yeah, here-ish?
Okay, can you put just like a yellow circle?
Sure. I'll do you one better. A green one. So round about there.
It's not what she fucking asked for, Tom.
Again,
Well, there's in your stab rat's already a yellowish circle.
it's orange, but okay.
Okay.
I'm worried about your
Everything is
eyes.
yellow. Everything is yellow.
All right. Okay, then I know where we're going and what to look out for when.
Alrighty.
So let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
So, as before, each roll will be 4 days. Who wants to roll the who wants to roll for the first day? Arjun first?
Yep. Top
Okay.
of the order.
Yeah.
Arjun.
D6. A 1. Roll a
Still
d4
haven't
for
quite
me.
figured out what this means, so.
Yeah, so roll a d4 for me, Arjun. A 1. Okay.
Again. Get them all out now, Arjun.
So, since you're in the crow's nest, Mev, can you make a perception check for me?
Okay. I can't weasel my way into advantage. I don't have any reason. 10. All right, perfectly average.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Maybe I can. I have navigator tools, and I'm proficient in it.
I'll say
Does it help me any?
I'll say you're able to add your. Are you proficient in perception?
I'm proficient in perception.
You know what? I'll let you add your proficiency again to it.
Oh, sweet. That's another +4, so that's 14.
14. Okay. So, you are sort of keeping an eye out more on your surroundings. Since around this point, you're having to go slow as is. The rain still hasn't let up, but it hasn't gotten any more difficult. As you're sort of keeping an eye out on the surrounding land masses, you see movement of something slipping into the water. And then you can see a trail start to head towards the ship.
How big is it?
So the relatively large-ish creature.
Okay.
It was hard to tell because it was sort of covered partially by the trees, but you can see like several trails of these dark shapes in the water.
Several of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mev looks down to where Von Ren is, and the crow's nest is fucking high up, far away. She's not going to scream. She's going to connect with him. Looks like there's several large creatures
Holy
incoming.
fuck! What? Huh? Mev?
Yeah, it's me. Pay attention.
All right.
Several large creatures incoming. They're heading towards the ship. I didn't get a good look at what they were.
All right. Havelock, since you're probably there as well, you see first of you heard Von Ren just loudly yell out in surprise. After a few seconds, like, Havelock, check the side now.
Havelock's gonna check the side.
All right. Several shapes. Make perception check. 5. You don't know what they are, but they're big and they're heading towards you.
I would like to Eldritch Blast, please.
Okie dokie.
Bam. I'm the closest one.
All right. It'll be with disadvantage because of
It doesn't matter. No. Fucking. That was so fucking good for the first one too.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing. I need to get the AC up for. Why is it not wanting to?
Havelock was like
Maybe it's
irrelevant.
I cannot.
I'm banking on that 13.
Oh, that's why, because I can't.
Havelock just screams out, "It's a revenant!"
Okay, so with the 13, are you aiming for like the biggest thing or the smaller ones?
The bigger one.
The bigger one? Okay. Unfortunately, you miss.
Mistake.
So you've got about 2 more turns. As you fire the Eldritch Blast, Von Ren just quickly like grabs the wheel and turns the ship sharply, trying to get some distance.
Let me see. How high up is the crow's nest? Like, how many feet?
Probably about 60 or so feet.
60 or so. Okay. I'm just
What is it?
looking at my spells.
I think. Let me just double check. The last thing I want to do is say, "Oh, it's actually this," and then say, "No, it's actually this." But by all means, look at your spells.
All right.
Actually, it'd be more 80 feet up.
80 feet?
Yeah.
But I have time to, like, take a movement?
Yes.
Okay. Mev's gonna not necessarily, like, drop from the crow's nest, but, like, slide down on a rope as much as she can, like, let's say 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So her feet are, like, on the mast still. And she is going to try to shoot out at this, like, large creature with a luminous bolt.
Okie dokie. Again, with disadvantage. It's making use of the ocean.
Yeah, it's covered. Would you say, even with the cover, or even if I miss the light from my luminous bolt, will it illuminate the water so we can see what the fuck this is?
Yes, but it would disperse relatively quickly, but not like immediate, not like a flash.
Okay.
Like I'll say it would grant you a turn's worth.
Where the fuck is this? Sorry, for some reason this is not on my attack sheet, even though it's on my spell sheet. Let me just fix that real quick. No, this spell is bugged. It is not going on my attack. All right. I'll just roll manually. So that is... what's my spell thing? My charisma?
Yeah, if you look on the spells tab, it should...
source.
Yeah, it should say what the spell attack is on this under the spell section. The spells tab.
It should be a d20 plus 6 to hit first.
Yeah.
So, give me just a second. I'll have to, like, fix my sheet later or figure out why it's not going on my bar.
It might be another, not a Karmora session. Okay. Unfortunately, it goes wide. But make a perception check.
Do I get advantage because it's illuminated now?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so. And the rain's not so heavy that it's causing any issues sight-wise. 20. The creature looks rather familiar. In fact, you had fought some on the way here. This
Oh, for fuck's sake.
greenish fish folk with webbed hands. The one that you shot at, you can see has 4 arms. These are Sahuagin. Not as many as the last ones.
Okay. Is it Sahagin or Sahuagin?
I've
I
heard
think it's
it.
Sawagan.
I've heard it like said both ways. Like I'm just going by how it said in Dungeons and Dragons Online, which is Sahuagin.
All right. Mev swings around to look at Von Ren. It's a Hagen.
Oh, of course, it's Sahuagin. He sort of turns he sort of spins a ship, having which sort of puts its broadside at the towards him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, I'd say enough firepower would whittle them down. Unfortunately, only 4 cannons on one side.
Fucking. Do Kidley and Arjun do anything?
I mean, if they were below deck, they definitely would have felt the ship suddenly veering to one side.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where they are though.
Okay, we'll say for the first return, that's what you do. What about you, Arjun?
Arjun is gonna come up to the deck and get ready to fight. They're in the water. I can't do shit. Well, I can shoot over the side, I guess, with a crossbow, but like that's gonna do me fuck all.
Okie dokie.
I will hold action. I will attack when someone gets up. It's in my face.
That means there's one more free turn.
Yes.
Okay. Havelock.
Yes.
What
Are you gonna try and hit again? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try and hit again.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and make your attack.
Come on, Eldritch Blast. That's with disadvantage, right?
Which one are you aiming for?
The one that Mev glowed.
The regular roll, because it's illuminated. Both miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, 15 and we got an 11.
Alright.
Damn.
I'm gonna try and hit this thing again.
Okay. So
And I only get one hit, but if I could just fucking hit it. 24.
24. That definitely hits.
Please make it a con save.
A Constitution saving throw, you say? I suppose I could.
No.
I suppose I could human you. What's the DC?
The DC is 14.
It rolled a 20 total, dirty 20.
God damn. All right, fucker. All right, and then sorry, I'm just trying to figure this stuff out since it's like busted.
Yeah, I mean, like, the music plays breaking.
Yeah. All right,
So,
26.
Yeah.
So you take 5 points of damage.
5 points of it.
It would have been so great because if it failed that con save, it would have been blind.
Oh god, swing while blind. Ugh.
I was really hoping.
Right. So, unfortunately, there isn't a model for an extreme clipper, but this will work. So, with the illumination, you can see that these smaller ones are just smaller Sahuagin.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just move over to the battle map. I've just sort of placed you all willy-nilly for now, just so that you can be on there. There is also... Actually, no. This because Havelock already did the turn. So, yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
It's just not fucking adding. Maybe I just have to do it manually.
Maybe. I mean, you can try dragging your own token in, seeing if that works. I know we've had that issue before.
Oh no. I'm talking about the spell.
Oh,
I
the spell.
don't know why it's being so weird.
Wow, even the battle music isn't working, even though I told you to play.
Stop calling at the freaking couch.
Okay, that's not working. And it's not working either. Wow, the music is really... Wow, you would have thought, like, being on a Friday, we wouldn't have these tech issues. And yet... I'm trying to go through every single one of my battle tracks, and it's saying no. I mean, I guess I can...
For spell damage, do I add like the plus spell even if it doesn't specify?
Let me have a quick look, and Brad, feel free to help out on this one as well, because I know so
Because I actually don't know.
What are you? Okay, so with the spell, what have you done with it? What's the problem you're having with it?
So basically, it's not going onto my spell attack list, so I can't just like click on it and it'll roll. So I'm putting it in manually right now, right? When I hit with it, it is 1d6 radiant damage. Now, do I add my spell proficiency to that?
I think it's only if it mentions
Not damage,
it.
No.
Not damage. It's only for like healing or whatever.
Yeah, spells don't get the vast majority of spells don't get flat modifiers to their damage rolls.
Okay.
It's only for their attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. Yep.
Okay,
I just
yeah, that
wanted
makes
to.
sense.
I just wanted to make sure because I don't know why it's not putting it on the sheet. So I want to make sure.
Roll20's having a moment.
It's been like kind of busted for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe the D&D Beyond fans are angry and want to DDoS it. I don't know.
Well, I know that they just incorporated their stuff into Discord maybe last week.
Maybe the servers are having a bit of a hard time, yeah. Because
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just annoying. You know? Yeah, my music's completely died on me. So
I never used the jukebox on Roll20 in the first place. I always just get like my tracks off of YouTube or whatever, then just open a watch together in a separate tab.
might be an option in the future if they don't sort this shit. But for now, it's fine. Maybe it'll click back on, maybe it won't. Who knows? Woo. Alright, the Sahuagin rolled really shittily. So, top of the round, it's Havelock.
Yo, what up? I'd like to Eldritch Blast twice on this guy.
Okie dokie. Because they're now approaching the boat, they've sort of popped their heads out a bit. So it's only considered half cover at this point, so it's now a disadvantage.
Half cover should still be with disadvantage.
I'm pretty sure it's only 3/4. One sec. Let me double check on that one then. Just bear with me.
Because I actually just had that situation with Brad. Oh, it's +2 to AC
+2 to AC.
for them. Yeah.
So just that's not gonna really matter for their AC on that one. Oh boy, yeah, both those hits. So that is 7 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Von Ren doesn't have a token.
Yeah. Well, give me a minute. I will get his picture then.
Where's the crew?
Most of the crew
We're right out here.
are not fighters.
John Rand went invisible the moment the fight started. He's letting us handle it.
Okay, let me just. How big is the picture gonna be?
Singing us fucking shanties to inspire us to fight better.
Oh, is he a bard? That would make sense.
Believe it or not, no.
For him.
He's a rogue.
Yeah, rogue.
Believe it or not, no.
Really? What the fuck is he?
He's a multi-class fighter sorcerer.
He's me. Me too.
Wasn't intentional. I can sit. Oh no! Don't say it's break.
Yeah, for real, for real.
He's like, just like me. He's like me for real. I cannot put the picture over. Roll20 is breaking that badly.
Jesus Christ.
Like, normally I can just drag a picture in, but it's saying no. So, sorry, no Von Ren this time. I'll make sure that there's a token for him next time. Because it's, I mean, it makes sense.
It's your one job, Von Ren, to be eye candy.
And maybe if I save the picture and put it on, while that's going on, is that everything that you're doing, Havelock?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okie dokie. So that means Arjun, you're up. Okay, I got the picture in, but holy crap, is it big.
Crossbow?
Crossbow?
On this guy?
Wait, 1 second. Which guy?
The guy that's like directly ahead of me.
This one?
Yeah, there's the little guy like right here.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Cross.
Wait, was the advantage accidental there, or?
Steady aim. I said steady aim before
steady aim.
I started.
I didn't hear. Yeah, that hits.
Uh,
Also, here we go. 1 red. 10 damage. Yep. That's that really hurt it.
I chunked him.
You did indeed. All right. And is that everything?
That's it for me.
Okie dokie. Killing. What you doing? Move over yonder. Okay. Alrighty, go ahead. 14. 16. So the first one misses. Actually, wait. No, scratch that. You said it was on this guy, right? Yep, both hits. In fact, the first one, it sort of like hits it. You see it like go right in its eyes, so that's, and as the second one fires, you sort of like hit it in the side of the throat. Yes, so you're just flops in the wall like a dead fish.
It is a dead fish.
Yeah, it definitely is a dead fish now. Righty. So, Mev, you're up.
Hello.
And you're also up on a mast.
I am. Okay. So, big guy. Can you give me an intelligence saving throw?
An intelligence saving throw, you say?
Yep.
Okay.
DC's 14.
Oh, right. There's his sheet. How smart is this? That's a natural 20.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Immediately, fuck you. Mev is going to climb down a little further and drop Valkyr. Let's say here.
Yeah. What about? Sorry, I say like all 20's having. Okay, in the water.
Yeah, in the water.
Sploosh.
Essentially, and be the first fucking thing that they see. So maybe they'll hit him. If I call an action surge, can I hold my action for Valkyr?
Yeah.
Awesome. Then I would like to do that. I will hold my action until just any of these fuckers come up to Valkyr, and I'd like to make my my 2 attacks.
Okay.
Awesome.
So that's the case.
I'm just checking if there's anything else I can do, because I think I get my bonus action back from that too. Yeah, I do. You know, I think I'm good, because one of the only things I can do is teleport into the water, and that sounds miserable.
Okie dokie.
I don't want to do that.
So the big guy is going to 5, 10, 15. Then he's going to climb up to here. Welcome back.
Just out of reach.
He's going to do 3 attacks onto you, Kindling. So...
Hey!
Okay, this guy's rolling real high already. That's a natural 19 for the bite. And then another 19 and a 9, which would be a 16 total on that one. So I think all 3 hit. All 3 hit. Okay. So for the first attack, as he sort of like rears up and bites into you, you take 9 points of piercing damage. As you sort of like stagger back, sort of like clutching the wound, he lunges at you with a trident, one-handed. That's cocked. That is 10 points of piercing damage for the first stringent hit. And the second one is another 9 points. Man, it's so awkward without music. I mean, I've got my sampler, but it only plays
For
like.
yourself, I got my synth wave playing.
I've got Mev's playlist on.
All I've got is this. Oh no, I got more stuff. I got I mean, that kind of works.
Listen. The
Oh,
first one, literally, I can't hear that and not think of Keanu Reeves being like, Tom.
he's voicing Shadow in the new Sonic film.
Is he?
Yes.
That's amazing.
People have made the joke.
Oh, that's incredible.
I guess the other one that's appropriate is that that the Sahuagin are here.
Man.
Anyway, so that was the big guy's attack for the small one. So this one is gonna make a attempt to get Valkyr, which means his action.
Woo!
Yeah, because I remember, we did agree.
Oh,
We did agree that opportunity attacks trigger all the attacks.
All right.
So that is a hit on both. That is 16 points of damage total. Let's get my brains to do the math here. That.
And if he tries to leave my range, I'll get an opportunity.
Wouldn't that be... Because doesn't the holding your action... Brad, help me out here. Holding your action, doesn't that use a reaction?
Yes, it does.
It does? Okay.
Yes, it does.
Thank you, Brad.
That's fine.
Welcome.
Don't worry. I'll fucking get you.
Well, the thing is somehow still alive after that.
Somehow.
Yeah, no, genuinely somehow. So it's going to make an attack on Valkyr. Okay, these guys are rolling real good. That's a dirty 19.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, you hit. I pop.
Okay, and he's gonna use his movement to climb up. He's still got at least I think, does he? Yeah, he's got one more attack. So he is going for you, Havelock. That is a 12.
That is a miss.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now the others. So that's 25. No, he has to use his dash to get up there. So do these. So there we go. This guy can't even make it up there, I think, with all his movement. Yeah, no, he's like just at the base of the ship. Okay. That's the Hawagan's turn. Havelock, you're up.
Alright, give me like 1 second to double check something. Alright, going straight this way.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use Gust of Wind.
Line.
So they need to strength save or be pushed 15 feet away.
Yeah. A creature must spend... I'm just reading this quickly. Alright, and which direction is it going? Okay, those two specifically. Fuck those people in particular. Alright. Strength. Ugh, that's a fail. That is just a success. So, this one failed, this one succeeded. So, Be pushed 15 feet
Since he's
away.
not being pushed away, does he get bludgeoning damage?
You know what? We'll make another strength check for the Sarwagan that made the save using the same D. Yeah, it's a 2. Yep. So they both take 1d6 of bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and roll that. And you know what? He'll get knocked back a bit. Oh. Yeah, you only needed 1. It would count for both.
Oh.
Yippee! So the one closest to you just sort of like gets blasted back, collides with his friend, tumbles over him, and you hear an audible crack as he hits the ground. And you sort of like look as his friend's just sort of like picking himself up. No, he'd be prone actually because of that. You can see that this Huagan's head, the head does not turn in that direction.
I'm sorry, I just imagined the Peter Griffin fall down the stairs.
Holy clap, Lois! This reminds me of that one time I was a Sohagan.
Oh
Hey,
God.
so you think that they're gonna let us like eat the entrails, or are we gonna have to do the fighting thing? Peter, Peter, they're kind of not fans of us. Well, maybe we should just say hi to them. Yeah.
Oh my God, I hate this.
I hate it too. I've never even seen Family Guy. I've only seen like clips.
I'm trying to think of fucking who's who.
I was trying to be Peter and what's he called? Joey? The wheelchair guy. Joe. Anyway. So
Where do you like my sea shanties?
No. Cease.
Alrighty. Is that your turn, Havelock?
Well, my Wi-Fi died for a second.
Is it? You good? You ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty.
That concludes my turn.
Arjun, you're up.
Oh. What am I doing? Who's there? What's happening?
Arjun is senile in his old age.
You're in the afterlife, Arjun.
I'm disgusted. Well, I'm still holding a light crossbow, actually. I can just steady aim again. Fuck that shit.
Well, if you're trying to get sneak attack damage, you don't need steady aim if it's this one or this one.
Oh yeah, 5 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I don't have to steady aim. I guess I am ranged this fight. I'm gonna light crossbow the big guy, and I'm going to throw a dagger at the little guy as a bonus action.
Okay. That hits. 10 points, and then you sneak attack. 15. Man, the fact that the image broke makes me sad.
Blasting.
Okay,
then, I think 2-weapon fighting only works for. Actually, yeah, no.
I think it's only if they have.
This real quick.
I think it's if they both have the light trait on them.
Yeah. Well, hang on a second.
I don't know, because I'm also thinking like, wait, which part of this is actual 5e and which part was like changed for Baldur's Gate?
I love how this session is just all of us being like, how do we play D&D again?
Guys, what's a D20?
I don't have 2-weapon fighting.
Oh,
I don't have 2-weapon fighting.
I'm sorry.
Do you have dual wielding?
Yeah. Nope.
Huh.
I'm a rogue.
I mean, yeah, you can have dual wielding as a rogue.
Yeah. Well, that's 2-weapon fighting. I was literally just talking about it.
Alrighty. So you still throwing the dagger, or?
Why was I using? Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. I changed out my I changed out a couple of things when I leveled up. It was including my techniques for duelist rogue.
Ah,
But it was also 2-weapon fighting was just something that I changed out too.
that explains
All
it.
right. That explains everything.
That explains everything.
This is -3.
Okay. Well, it's a natural
It's a
20, so
crit.
who the fuck cares? All right. So that is oof.
That's actually 1 + 3.
1 plus 3.
So that's 4. I got a 4 on my crit. Good
Well,
shit.
well, the dice roll is like the dice mouse double, so that's 2 plus 3 actually, so that's 5.
Oh. Oh. Delicious. I did 5 to that little guy.
Yeah. 1 second.
There's a dagger sticking out of him.
Sorry, I just had food given to me, but that's fine. Okie dokie. It's fine, we can finish this fight before we call it good. There's not that many of them. Please, dear God, don't start missing every single attack. So is that you sorted, Arjun?
Yep.
Okie dokie, Kinling, you're up. Okay, so bonus action rage. Okay. Hey man, I'm really sad the music's broke. But, oh well. Okie dokie, go ahead, make your attack. That hits. That's 10 damage to him. To his stupid fishy face. Second one misses, unfortunately. That's your turn. All right. Mev, you're up.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I'm still on this fucking thing, and I really don't intend to get off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop Valkyrie over here.
There we go.
Awesome. That means I get flanking.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and I'm gonna start fucking slashing the big guy. 1, 2.
Buckle your shoe.
And I would like to unleash incarnation. Hit him again.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
Every single one of those hits.
Fantastic. Get fucked.
Let me do the math here. So 18, 28, 38. I don't need to count anymore. That killed it.
Oh, beautiful.
Given it's the big guy, how do you want Valkyrie to do this?
I want Valkyrie, since I imagine the big guy is focused on kindling still, to pop up behind and basically fucking skewer this guy in the head through his mouth, and like the glaive just barely doesn't hit kindling.
All right. So, Kindling, you watch as the Sahuagin just raises Trinan up. It sort of like roars out, and as it does, there's a spurt of blood from its mouth, just like it reaches back, like back behind its head. There's another shove as it sort of like moves forward, as it's sort of like pushed forward. You see a shadowy glaive appear out of its mouth, and then another, and then right before it gets within range of you, it's sort of shoved downwards, partially burying itself into the deck itself, and you just see Valkyrie sort of like pushing down on the glaive itself. and just sort of looks up towards you and sort of like pulls it out. So that's dead. I'm now going to roll to see if the everything else holds their nerve. And that's a lot of that number.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
I'd just like to move down.
Mm-hmm. Just like, Vaco doesn't even run at this point, he just walks towards him. He's in no rush. He's RP walking, he knows what he's about.
Oh my god. Alright, yep, that's my turn.
Strange timeline we're in, where Mev gets off the pole.
Mev's still on the pole, that's the thing. She's not fucking moved.
She never left. Anyway, the Baron. I'm sorry, was that?
Me if I'm up here.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
This is my safe pole now. I don't have a safe space, I have a safe pole. And rigging.
You know, to skip the climbing, she could have just put Buck here at the top and then blipped, switching places with him.
Nope, I have a range.
I'm just gonna start taking psychic damage because the big guy has a boombox and he just starts playing "Somebody Come Get Her." She's dancing. She starts having to spin against her will.
So, this one is gonna dash and get the fuck out of here. You didn't even get to climb up.
I think. Okay, yeah. If he's down below, we don't get opportunity attacks.
This one's still in the water. This one, however,
he said, "Fuck it."
Though, wait. Sentinel works even if they use disengage, right?
Let me look at Sentinel.
I mean, the Sahuagin doesn't know that, so it's still going to
even if they take disengage.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack because he's using disengage regardless. But
fantastic. That shouldn't be with advantage.
No, it should. It should. Kindling's raging.
Oh, yes, fantastic.
Yes, that hits. So his movement speed is 0 now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You just sort of watch this Valkyrie so like stab it in a way that it hooks into its skin and pulls it back. This one using half his boom to get up and then dashing. That's about as far as I can get with half movement.
It just leaps off the ship.
Oh yeah, no, it leaves its spear behind.
We've made a terrible decision, boys. Let's get out. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Let's splash.
Let's splash.
I love that term. That's such a good term. I'm gonna use that. That's what Water Genasi say in Los and Thala now.
Oh no, that means I have to say that. Okay.
Let's splash.
I am not sorry. All right. Well, I mean that's Hawkins probably fucking dead. Havelock, you're up.
Awesome. I'd like to attack.
All right.
I get advantage because of kindling, right?
Yep.
Leomar.
You just kind of just as it's sort of like being pulled back, you just sort of like look up and down, judge where to swing, and then just off its head goes. And it just stands there for a few seconds, but just falls in a clump on the ground.
Looks like you've got more chum.
He just sighs and kicks the body off the side. It's not as much fun.
Yeah, actually, Arjun is gonna straight up like go immediately begin throwing the bodies overboard. He's not keeping them for anything. We're moving too fast for me to fish.
Yeah.
How does he sound at that?
Disappointed.
Yeah, dejected. Okay.
We're moving too fast for me to fish.
Yeah. At this point, Iridan just like quickly like moves the ship. It's like, okay, great, cool. We good now. We safe. They're fucking off.
I fucking think so.
Great, good, fantastic. All right. Just like turns to get the ship back on course again.
I see him now. There he is. He's at the bottom. He showed up when the mission was over.
He's been there this entire time.
He has been there.
He just didn't do anything.
Nope.
Mev just climbs back up. Valkyr can stay on the ship.
Yeah.
If he chooses to.
He sort of like stands around for a little bit, but after a couple of minutes. Why was the battle music not working, but the peaceful music is now? What the fuck?
There's something wrong with that file.
Loaded up.
There'd be something wrong with all the files. I don't know. Either way. So Valkyrie just sort of like just stand there for a little bit, sort of helps out with the bodies. Starts to get a few curious onlookers. As the crew sort of like watch. He just sort of like just vanishes.
Oh, he's shy.
Goodbye, battle buddy.
I can still hear you, you know. Alright. So, you quickly get readjusted. Some of the crew start cleaning the deck. Von Ren sort of just examines the damage that that was caused when Valkyr stabbed the largest Swagan. He's just like, God, fucking great. Okay, all right, fine.
Oh, did I cut into a ship?
Yes. there is a glaive blade sized hole on the deck. But he just sort of like has a peek through it, like it's nothing. He just looks around, grabs the crate, and just drags it over.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Mev grins at that from the crow's nest. It's her treasure cat grin.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very big and smug.
Yeah. He just taps the crate. Like, all right, keep an eye out. Last thing I want is another one of them got to show up. And for God's sake, get the gunpowder nearby. 4 cannons, but that might be enough for these bastards. Huh? So, you once again settle in for the next few days of your journey, and that is where we're going to call it.
Woo!
Wahoo!
We're out of this fucking place. We're about to go find my fucking